Hello and welcome to another installment in my software portfolio. Uh, this project that I've been working on has been an update to my TXTARPG, primarily linking it to a MySQL database to better store information for monsters, items, NPCs, and whatnot. So I've got all the connection over to the database here to deal with monsters for now. So I'll go ahead and give a little demonstration of the program as it stands right now. One other addition is I did add a console to give debug information while running the program. So I will show a little example here of going to location. Now, I haven't implemented combat yet, so right now it's just logging out the monster that you would find if you are looking for trouble. And this is accessing my database with the different monsters. So I'll go and try that. You can see here it shows the monster that I encounter, some of its stats and whatnot, and it's somewhat randomized based off of some information within the database. So I have a chance of finding different monsters. As if I'm adding a new monster, I can adjust the chance of that monster appearing to increase the probability of finding it in a location or decreasing it. And it will randomize which monster you find. Now, I also added in functions. These aren't super important right now or for the actual game itself because for the most part, the player will just be encountering monsters that are fetched and modified for the program, and they won't be adding any monsters into the database, but I added in functions for adding in monsters to practice that and to have that as a potential option for future, making it easier to add new monsters into the database in the future. So I have some test functions here that will add and modify a dragon and delete it afterwards. So see here, let's go and do add dragon. So that will add a dragon to the database. So now if you notice over here in my console, there are now 3 monsters fetched in the location. I made the probability of the dragon showing up pretty high, so it should pop up. There you go. So I got the dragon here. And then I have modify dragon. That will change it to an elder dragon. So I changed its name and some of its stats. And then I have the delete dragon command that will remove it from the location, so I no longer have to fear being eaten by a dragon at level 1. So that is a little demonstration of this. I'll go and go through some of the code. So some of the biggest updates, I now have this database manager that connects to my database and does a lot of different functions for fetching, inserting, adjusting, and deleting the monsters in my database. So I got several functions: get location by name, get connected locations. There's also a lot of the monsters are very associated with the locations, so some of these will be location things. Get monsters for location, get spawn chance for monster, get monster by name, insert monster, add monster to location, delete monster, update monster. So yeah, and update monster spawn chance. So these are all the functions that are directly reading and commanding the database with different things. I made some updates to my location screen, adding in the options for both finding monsters and also the secret commands for adding in the dragon. And then I have a monster factory, and this is the tool that I use to determine which monster spawns from the location, using the spawn chance, and then also to modify the difficulty of the monster or to change some of the stats based off of some randomization. And of course I've got my monster class, which I've created here. So that's all of the C# code that I've added in. I also have some SQL code here that I use to get the database set up. So things for setting up the database locations, connections, and inserting, as well as some stuff for resetting the database so I can test it better. So that's what I have on the SQL side of things. So yeah, that's introduction to the database update to my project. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.